Welcome again to another episode of The Consistency Queen. Hi, my name is Elsa Morgan. Thank you for being here. Today, we're going to be talking about one thing that will drastically improve your chances of achieving a six-figure business. And it's not often spoken about, but those people that have achieved six-figure, seven-figure, eight-figure, and beyond businesses will tell you that this is so important in them being able to achieve the results that they desire. Now, if you're someone that is building a six-figure business, or you're someone who has been attempting to build a six-figure business and you're not quite sure and you're going round and round in circles, this episode is for you. Before I go ahead, make sure you press the subscribe button and follow me, and also hit the notification bell as well. So then that way you can be notified of when I produce more and more content just like this. Now, a little while ago when I was building, online businesses and I was achieving six figures, but I couldn't get beyond that. I just felt like I was stuck at the initial start of the six-figure build. I just couldn't understand what it was that was holding me back. But then when I realized what it was so profound, because I started working on this particular thing and my results just literally skyrocketed, which is why I want to make an episode like this to give you the initial phase, and then I'm going to phase it into a couple of other episodes to break it down even further. So the first thing that you need to know is that energetics plays a massive part in how you generate your income, how much you generate, and whether you're able to keep it or not. And I say that very carefully because I would never ever want to wish anything negative upon anyone. But if you don't pay attention, some things could, backfire on you, or you can inadvertently self-sabotage your journey. Okay. And what I mean by energetics, it's your energy in terms of how you carry yourself. It's your thoughts, your beliefs, and your emotions. They all have to be in check with the expansion that you're looking for. And in this case, we're wanting to build a six-figure plus multiple six-figure business. Coupled with that would be like a lifestyle where you get to travel and have time freedom so you can spend with your family. And then as an extension of that, wealth creation. So then that way you can invest in things, assets that are going to help fund your lifestyle, which is when true wealth starts happening. And for me, it all has started happening since I got serious about building my six-figure business. Now, I will say to you, when I say energy, I mentioned 4 key areas, and I'm sure that there's other things, but there's a few things that you can do to be able to start that process. You see, when I first started to understand how important energy was, I didn't quite understand where I needed to start. And I invested in myself to learn more about that. And the very first thing that my mentor said to me was to pay attention to anything that affected my energy, affected my emotions, affected anything that really made me upset or angry. And so that's what I started to do. And I couldn't really make the connection as to what this all meant, like me journaling when I was angry, me journaling when I was upset, me journaling when anything just shifted me. It could even be a Facebook post, and I would think to myself, well, she's probably writing about me. Anything like that, I would just journal about. And what I started to realize was there were some patterns around the way that I was thinking. More importantly, that it was all to do with the way that I was thinking, and never really about what people were doing. And even though sometimes people would make comments and things like that, I would internalize that, even though that it could be just me making the meaning without the person explicitly telling me that that's what they were saying. But I was already making the meaning around that. So once I started to pay attention to my thoughts, my behaviors, my emotions, and energetically how I felt about things and people, I started to realize that there was a pattern. And this is where I found it really interesting, because I realized in moments where I was very close to achieving a breakthrough, I would self-sabotage. There would be some sort of major event that would happen, and it was just this constant cycle of things happening over and over and over again. And then from there, I was able to start working on those beliefs, those emotions, those behaviors that were unknowingly to me until that moment sabotaging and stopping me from expanding even further. So that's one thing that I can honestly tell you is if you start paying attention to how you show up energetically, how you feel about things, how you react to how people respond to you, anything to do with you in terms of your behavior, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions will drastically affect your money flow, the way that you bring in money, the way that if you receive money or any opportunities, doors opening for you. And the reason why I say this is because if you don't know this already, money is energy. And some people will say, well, that's just nonsense. It is. And if you believe, have you ever realized or thought about, like, if you think that something bad is going to happen, invariably it does happen. Or if you think that you're not going to have enough money, invariably that turns out to be true. But on the flip side to that, if you could possibly lean into the possibility that you have more than enough, that all your bills are paid, that money comes to you in unexpected ways, and you constantly kept reaffirming that and kept saying that over and over again, and I say that every day, and I get money popping in from everywhere, like small amounts, big amounts, every single day. Like today, I received something to do with $10. My husband said to me, "Oh, we got $10," and I'm going, awesome, thank you for our money. And that's because we get deposits from all over the place, small amounts, big amounts. And obviously I have my company that generates income for us as well, but there's other things. And of course, we've purposely built a wealth portfolio where our investments are also giving us income as well. But my point is that once upon a time, that wasn't my life. That wasn't my reality. I wanted that, but I didn't realize where I was limiting myself. And really, by me limiting my own through my own beliefs and behaviors and emotions and energy, and that's all to do with internal work, by the way, which is a lot to do with the deep internal programming from your childhood, etc. And there are so many other modalities out there that you can tap into that will really, really help you with that. But the first step is knowing what it is that you're saying to yourself about yourself, what it is that you're saying about anything else, and how you're internalizing and making meaning of certain situations. So that's step number one. And then number two, I can honestly tell you that setting yourself up for the success day, like energetically, getting yourself into a peak state is so important to be able to show up powerfully. And then for me, something like that for me every single day is really like scripting, really writing out outcomes that I desire as if they're already done, and also just unpacking anything that's in my brain that I'm worrying about or thinking about or anything like that, just letting it go and releasing it onto paper, and that way it's no longer a part of me, and I'm not giving it the focus and energy, so then it comes into my reality. I exercise every day to move energy around and get myself into a positive state. And I also visualize. I visualize in terms of, I see it in my mind. Just about everything that I've put on a vision board or visualize has come out true. And I mean that with zero exaggeration. Everything that I've ever desired in terms of what I saw in my mind or put in has come true. And so these sorts of techniques, whilst they seem so far-fetched and woo-woo, actually do work if you do it on a consistent basis, which is why I constantly talk about how consistency has played such a major part in the shifting and the trajectory of my life and my results. Nothing that I've done every now and again has actually materialized over a long period of time. Everything that has been a permanent change in my life is because I've given a consistent application, and I've done it every single day, and I've been patient with my progress and my application and getting better every single day. And so that is the reason why my life has changed, because I'm committed to the result in terms of the end result, not needing the result today. I'm committed to where I'm going. I'm committed to the destination. And so I'm prepared to learn and grow until I get there versus why isn't it happening now? And so, and just on that as well, when I used to think that way, like why isn't it happening now? I look at that now and realize that had a lot to do with my internal programming in terms of I needed that validation. I needed to be seen. I needed to be rewarded. But really, how I see things now is like, I'm going to list the things that I need to do today to move my business forward, to move towards my goals that I see for the end of this year and my vision, etc. And my goal today is do better than yesterday. My goal today is to show up powerfully for my clients. My goal today is to give everything energetically in a positive way, so then that way I can keep moving forward. When I started this process of looking at the way that I was behaving and thinking and feeling and the things that I was saying to myself, I didn't even realize half the time that I was doing it. So then when I started to write it down and make it a practice to write all this down, I realized that I was creating my reality and limiting my potential simply because of what I was saying to myself, what I was thinking about myself, what I was thinking about my potential to earn and expand and grow. And so if you're someone that has found it challenging to build and create the life that you want, create the six-figure business, I ask you to journal for the next 7 days and ask and just write down everything that's shifting you, that's putting you out of alignment, so to speak, like shifting your emotions, getting you upset, making you angry, like made you second guess about yourself. All these things matter, and they instantly can shift your energy and your frequency to attract more if you're not careful, which is why I keep talking about who you hang around with. It plays such a big part in your outcomes and your reality, and also how you see yourself and how the potential for you to win. And secondly, how are you setting yourself up for success every morning? Because you can't just get up and just get to work. Because if you haven't already started programming your mind and your energy towards what you want to achieve, you're going to be operating at this lower vibrational, lower energetic state, which really will attract more of that. And the more that you can understand that everything out there is available for you, it's a combination of you feeling good about yourself and your journey, which is why I talk about energetics, but then also you getting good at your skills. So it's both. And in my Inner Circle program, I talk about that. This is how I get my clients to become that go-to person, to become the category of one, to become the version that everybody thinks about when they need the thing that my clients are offering. And it's a combination of both in terms of branding and energetics, and also just getting good at your skills. So in order for you to attract more, in order for you to build this six-figure business, you got to get good at your skills in terms of, your sales conversations, the way that you market yourself, the way that you get clear on who you want to help. But at the same time, you also have to pay attention as to how you show up for your business, how you show up for the day, how you show up energetically for yourself, for your vision, for your clients, for your family. And that starts off with understanding, what are you saying to yourself right now? How are you actually seeing your vision? How do you feel when certain people say certain things to you? What does that mean for you? And so by you doing that, not only are you going to start becoming more aware about where you potentially are limiting yourself, but you can also start the process of making some shifts, some changes, and start working towards becoming that version that achieves that six-figure business. This is such important work. So I hope you found value in this episode, and believe me, I will be fleshing this out a little bit more in the coming episodes. But for now, just ask yourself, what am I saying? What am I thinking? And how am I showing up? And this is going to give you so much awareness about why certain things have played out the way they have. Now, if you want more of this content, you can opt into my free group, facebook.com/groups/empower her legacy. And again, you can hit the subscribe button. You can leave me a powerful comment. Give me the breakthrough that you got out of this episode, and hit the notification button. So then that way you'll be notified of when I release another episode. Thank you so much for being here. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Take care.